everybody, it's your girl Nijah, and I'm back with another video. Today's topic is the movie Fences. Now, oh my God, if you synced it, yes, I said synced. I hope that you enjoyed it because I know I did. So much so that I just had to give my 2 cents. Like, I know I'm not Siskel and Ebert, but y'all know I don't mind giving my 2 cents. So, here we go. For starters, it stars, and it was also produced by the talented Mr. Denzel Washington and his lovely co-star Mrs. Viola Davis. So now, when I first saw the movie, well, actually, before I saw the movie, I saw the previews. I was like, that was a tearjerker in itself when he was like, when it's hard to admit that I've been standing in the same, how did he say it? The same place for 18 years. And then Mrs. Davis with the dramatics was like, well, do you realize that I've been standing here with you? I was like, yes, mother, you better give me dramatics and make me feel this character, Miss Davis. Okay. I was like, yes. So, yeah, I mean, from the jump, I already knew that this movie was going to be very intense, very dramatic. And I also looked at the title, Fences, and I was just like, yeah, I kind of see the direction where it's going, but I wasn't sure of all the specifics. So, here we go with the review. Fences tackles friendship, love, and its many dynamics. Love between mother and son, mother and husband, mother and strangers. It also tackles courage, hope, hopelessness, forgiveness. And it really, again, like I said, forced you to look at the characters because some things were said, whereas other things were implied. You had to read between the lines. Now, the word fence in itself means a barrier, railing, or other upright structure, typically of wood or wire, enclosing an area an area of ground to mark a boundary, control access, or prevent escape. Now, throughout the movie, you can see the character played by Denzel Washington and the other characters, the son and the mother, talking about building this fence around the house. Now, as you see the movie, they're building a physical fence, but in actuality, the fences are more emotional and more, psychological. Whereas, and I can use myself as an example. When you go through something traumatic in your life, you almost like you build walls around your heart to kind of like, oh, I'm not gonna let this person hurt me again. So I'm not gonna really let this person or these people in because, I've been hurt. And the only thing with that is, just like the characters in the movie, you do more harm than good by actually having those things. I mean, yeah, it can be considered a defense mechanism, but at the same time, it's like you're doing more harm to yourself than you think you are doing to that other person. So, for example, I went through some hurtful things at one point, and my heart was really callous towards certain people. And I thought that I was justified. I mean, this person, like I said, just did me just dirty. And to this day, this person is still spreading lies or whatever said person is doing. But I had to really ask God to help me because I'm like, as long as I held on to that hate, that bitterness, I could never move on. So I was like, God, you forgave me. So help me to forgive this person. Now, it doesn't mean that we're breaking bread together. Doesn't mean we're hanging out, going out shopping and all that, breaking bread together. Doesn't mean any of that. But it takes the weight of whatever that bitterness, it took it away from me so that I could be free and flourish in, all areas of my life. So I ain't trying to be all deep, but that's what I left from watching the movie Fences. And like I said, it also talked about courage. I mean, because I can't give it away, but I just say, man, listen. I mean, courage is a big deal because a lot of people are doing similar things. And some people may have looked at her character like maybe she's weak, but it was actually a lot of courage to step up and do what she did for the people that she did it for, even though she wasn't being treated the best. So again, if you haven't seen it, I encourage you to go see it. If you watch the movie, please share with me your thoughts on it. Also, if you like this video, if you like my review, hit that thumbs up and let me know what you think. Until next time, peace.